Hey guys, what is up, and welcome back to another video. Back at it again for another episode of Goattville updates. Back over here in the city of Visby, down this is the northwest corner of the map. City which I've been working on for a little bit, in case you're new here. So yeah, we've got a little bit of progress done, but I figured I might as well do a little bit of a recap, get a video out for you right now. I'm not too sure if you can hear it, but right now, there's thunder raging outside my house, so if you hear that, just ignore it, I gotta get this video out. But anyway, let's, just get on with the recap of everything. First thing is, I hope my mic quality is doing quite good. If you saw my last video, it was, like, absolutely awful, but I realized that something was changed for some reason, and I was able to fix it, and now I think it should be a little bit of better quality. But anyway, most of the progress has been over here towards the city hall. This has been my main focus for a couple of weeks now. So I've mostly been working on the interior. Of course, I finished the exterior completely, so if you just fly around it, you can see the entire exterior is finished. It's a little bit, bland on the, the sides and the back, but then again, that's just going to be covered up with a bunch of things, and I'll show you that in a bit, in just a second. But yeah, as you can see from the side here, it's a little bit bland, but that's because there's going to be an alleyway right here. And on the back especially, this is something which I would never do, but I decided to do that anyway, and I'll show you right back here. And that's because right here I have a little park, and I'm probably going to do something similar on the other side. But yeah, this little park behind the city hall, just a little something I decided to throw in. So we have just all custom made trees. Love the way custom made trees look. Because the natural ones don't really look that good. I'm not too sure if it was just because they're not designed well, or because, you automatically know what a naturally generated tree looks like, but, yeah, we got a few of them lining around that way, and we also got a few of the bigger ones around here. And as you can see, they are covering up the bland wall, and that works good because windows wouldn't really work inside of the city council room area. But right here we have a little sort of pool right here with the fountain running into it. Not a swimming pool, of course, but but yeah, we have a little snake for some reason. I decided a snake would be a nice fit for it, so I just threw in a snake with water coming out of its mouth. I mean, it's not like this nation's, like, Goattville's national animal, but I decided to add it just because it looks kind of nice. But anyway, over here in the back we have just a big row of flags belonging to all the Nordic countries. So of course we have Goattville right there, beautiful in the center. Then we got Finland, Denmark. This is the flag for Gotland, which is the island belonging to Sweden, in which Visby is actually located. So I decided to throw that one as well because I think it would fit quite nice. We also have Sweden, I believe that's Norway, and Iceland. So all the Nordic countries, and at the bottom we have just all their national anthems written out. And then right here, Goattville's, this is just a simple phrase which I thought of, land of Rostand. It's just a simple thing. I'm not too sure what it translates to. I don't even remember it, but I'm pretty sure if you just, Google Translate that, it's something incredibly generic. But anyway, as you can see over here, this is kind of be a little bit of a reference to something which I'm going to start doing a little bit more over here in the city of Visby. As you can see, we got cobblestone roads, which is something I definitely want to add a little bit more to, especially towards the northern parts, just before the highway, because the actual city of Visby is like, there's no such thing as main roads. It's just, there's like a couple highways running through, but then the rest of it is just plain cobblestone roads connecting all the buildings. It's none of this, full road stuff. But then again, this is supposed to take place in like an alternate universe, so, it's going to be a little bit different, of course. Alright, now let's move on to the interior of the city hall. You've already seen all of this. I'm not too sure of how much I've done over the past week. I'm not too sure if I showed you the library. I'm pretty sure I did, but this is the library for the city hall. I think it turned out very nicely. I absolutely love the way all of this looks over here in the city hall. It's turning out really well, but I believe in the last updates video, I just had this part done, and I said that I was going to finish this side, and I was absolutely right. I managed to put down the whole layout. But one thing I added was a series of staircases right here. Originally this was just an area available for things such as like offices, but I decided to sort of get rid of that, and besides, these are only like 5 blocks wide, so it wouldn't necessarily work that well, so I decided just to convert it into staircases. There is one right here, but this one leads to the 2nd floor, and we need one that leads to the 3rd one. So yeah, we managed to get an easy way of doing that. But aside from that, actual furnishing that goes here over here in the city hall, we just have the library, the city council room, and then we have over here Councilman Goatt. So if you go in here, this is my little office right here. Over here we have the little national motto or whatever. And here we just have a nice, simply furnished little office for me. Nice view over the city, or at least the portion that I can see. Over here we got another one, which is probably going to be obstructed by buildings over there. I'm going to show you that building next, because I believe, I'm not too sure if that picked up, but there's thunder raging outside. I told you, just ignore it, we gotta deal with this kind of stuff. But anyway, if we go around the side here, this is a building which I've been working on, another one, and I'm gonna just sort of line them up against this part of the road. Hopefully I can finish them by the next episode. But as you can see, it's a little bit simplistic. It's sort of inspired from... That was loud. Alright, I'm just gonna completely pass over to thunder. You can rage about it in the comment section if you're getting triggered by it, but I'm just gonna continue on with the video. But yeah, here we have a little building, very simplistic, inspired by that one in Corrales' video. I hope it's not like an exact remake. I did add my own special modifications to it, but these are supposed to be simple line-up buildings they can just put all next to each other. Back here we have a little simple alley. I think this turned out quite well. We got some detail to the walls using some granite and some orange stained clay, and we also have a little bit of jungle wood over here. I don't know how that's supposed to make sense. Just gonna ignore it, okay. But anyway, aside from that, that's basically what that is. I also added a road going all the way back here, road going around the back of the city hall building, and I connected the road over to the original overpass, I believe it's what they're called, that goes over the highway. So yeah, we have connection to the highway, and if a person follows the highway now, they know exactly where the city is. So technically everything's connected. So yeah, that's basically what that is. Another little addition which I've started to add in is highway signs. So as you can see right here, we just have a little sign alongside the highway. I'm not sure exactly what their name is, but we have Western Visby. I'm not too sure if it's going to be exactly western, but as you can see right below us, it's me up here in the top corner. You might see that little spinning white thing. But anyway, yeah, I'm not too sure if that's going to be Western Visby or if it's just going to be that's just going to be it. I'm not too sure, but I'll figure it out later, so that might change. I'm not too sure, but oh dear. I feel like I'm in the heart of a hurricane. But anyway, let's keep going, because I did add another one over here. I added a few of them, and they're a bit more, I think they're nice aesthetics, and this series is all about inspiration. So as you can see, we got another one over here, just right over the highway. So if we go over here, we got all of the different stuff in here. We got a few arrows, of course, with the banners, but I don't know why, but I keep running into problems with the banners, saying that the limit for them has exceeded. I don't know why. I probably have a total of 20 banners in this entire world, and the limit for these is probably a good 300, I believe. So that's a bit strange. But yes, aside from that, we have all different interstate numbers laid out. I just chose random numbers, and oh geez, here it comes. Alright, that was loud. But anyway, I think, before my house gets struck down by lightning, I'm going to probably wrap up this episode. I do have another one over there by the spawn area. Actually, I might as well fly over there while we're finishing this up, because I did actually add something, which is just a little spawn house. Because originally it just spawned in the middle of the highway, and along the side was a little map where you can see, all the progress being done. There's a little flag above it too. But I decided to move that. But of course, Minecraft having its problems. When you set the world spawn points somewhere, it doesn't set it to those exact coordinates, it just sends it to that general area. We have, as you can see, here's the other highway sign. This leads you to Ricadome, the other city, and then over here we got more stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much that, and let's go over to the spawn house and finish this up. Wow, it's gonna be a 10-minute video, even though it's probably the video with the least amount of progress. I expect this to be much, you know, shorter. But anyway, we go over here. As you can see, is right here. I thought this would be a nice location for it because, you know, immediately upon exit, you will be able to see the beautiful city, and if you don't go out that way, you can just see the suburb area. So yeah, if we go through here, this is supposed to be the spawn point right here, but it just teleports you all over if you spawn in. So as you can see, we got the full map going right here. It looks beautiful, right? It's amazing just how big Visby is. I keep thinking it looks like such a small city from like when you're actually there, but it's actually quite big in comparison to the city which I've been working on for like months on end now. But so yeah, there we go. That's all of Visby right there. Just a little quick look around this. We have a few rules right here, but yeah, some basic stuff like that. If you join the world, this is what you'll be greeted to. So anyway, I'm going to end this video now. I think it's gone on for quite long enough. I'm pretty sure there's been plenty of thunder interruptions, but it doesn't matter. At least you got to see some of this stuff which I've been doing on Goattville. So yeah, that'll be it for this episode. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!